What's up, everybody? It's your boy Therese Balboa.
And it is your girl, Lou Sandara. Make sure to write that on your pen and paper.
And you are tuned into Two Villains, One Show podcast.
Oh, fuck with a real bitch, sit back with a fake bitch.
Okay, clearly because we took a week break, bitches are forgetting their lines. So that's the intro.
She's off the Richter scale already.
Well, yeah, we took another break. Yeah, because bitch, girl, life be
like that, and our schedules were scheduling.
The schedule was scheduling. We wanted to like a really cute like Halloween episode for y'all. Like the day that I was available, she wasn't available, and then the day that she was available, I didn't feel like doing that shit no more. Right. So we was just like, girl, let's just.
We're gonna let the girls breathe. But you know. Now we're back with the jump off.
We're back. So like mentally, how are you feeling?
Mentally. A lot of people look at me and they think that I'm silver spoon. They think that everything was handed to me growing up. And what a lot of people don't know right now is like, I'm going through a lot right now as a black woman. And it's like, I'm not only breaking generational curses, I'm building a fucking empire right now. And it's not fucking easy. And I said I wasn't gonna do this. It's just been so hard because, you know, like, as a black woman in America, so many people are working against me right now, and the devil is really...
Including Trump, that's why you...
Right, exactly. And one more thing, Brittany Bruce, the trainer that kicked me out the team's room, asked why I don't have a check right now, why my kids don't have food on the motherfucking table. Bitch, you have to fall in on God in heaven, bitch. I know I have your... Brittany Bruce, I'm talking to you, ho. You gonna have to fall in, cause bitch, I know where the fuck you live. And when I catch you, bitch, I'ma do you, ho. You're a buster, bitch. Watch your back. I know your address. And I will be pulling up, ho. Don't ever, bitch.
Okay.
I'm a rock.
Okay. Mentally, I'm good. Jesus. Mentally, I'm good right now. Like, I'm really treating like a villain. There's not much to say mentally. Let's go ahead and get into this Baddies drama.
Baddies.
Post from me. Okay, so we just got done watching the premiere episode of Baddies Midwest. How'd you feel about it?
The episode was a buster.
Is buster like a bad thing?
A big bad thing.
Okay.
Horrible.
Okay.
Last season's premiere was way better.
Yeah.
What I will say is, I mean, I'm not surprised that the first episode was centered around Krishan and Taseki. I just didn't think it was going to be the entire episode because I didn't want to see who, DTB, what you doing. Krishan, you're a liar. You're a bold-faced liar. And the reason why I say you're a liar is because you and Taseki have fallen out multiple times before, so why did this allegation come out on that specific Mad Day? It came out on that specific Mad Day is because that is when Taseki was on Baddies East. You had her jumped, and America started realizing that we made the wrong sibling famous. So you said that shit to get us back on your side. And you're a horrible mother because the only reason you brought that baby there was to shield you from a well-deserved ass whooping. And then the fact that you took no accountability whatsoever, you had that girl jumped, and you're a goddamn liar. And how I know you're lying is because nobody was even talking about Zeus, but that was one of the first things that came out of your mouth. Oh, I'm the one who introduced you to Zeus. We weren't even talking about that. Which lets me know, in your head, you think she took your spot. No, you burned your bridges. And Taseki is less problematic, more talented, cuter, and can fight better. Bitch. She's a liar. She's a bold-faced liar.
Okay, well, you pretty much summed it up.
Yeah.
When it comes to the Taseki and Krishan thing, I definitely think the conversation, I thought it was going to go well, because at first they hugged and one other thing. I think it was just a thing like Krishan was very, like, kind of like,
I'm mad they made up. They didn't make up.
I feel like she didn't. I feel like Krishan was purposely trying to not talk about stuff
and play victim
because she didn't really want to get into it.
Right.
And then like when Taseki wasn't allowing her, she got aggravated and was just like.
And was trying to say like, oh, you're trying to push a narrative. You're the one who pushed the narrative. You're the one who literally said that, oh, this girl did what she did to you when that's a bull-faced lie. And then what I don't understand is, because Krishan is out on bail, so when that bitch goes back to jail, don't look at Taseki to go and get Krishan Jr. I don't like that. When Krishan went to jail, where's Taseki? Where's Taseki? Why on earth would Taseki be the one to come and save the day? No. Because,
And another thing I want to point out is, in the sneak peek for episode 2, Taseki was crying. She said, I'm tired of people using me. And it brought up a fact that I said off camera when we had this conversation last week. I do honestly and truly believe that there might have been a situation that something happened within their family when they were younger, when they were kids. But I don't think it was like a more of a molesting thing. I think it was more like there was some sexual stuff going on and it was passed down from generation to generation. But it never was a problem, it never was a topic until Taseki got famous and she didn't cut certain people a check. Because what you have to realize is, when you become famous, a lot of people say their families and their friends just expect them to just take care of them. And when they don't, it's an issue, it's a problem. Now you want to say so much about them. So when the brother came out, or the auntie or sister, whoever, it gets very much, okay, like, y'all own and you're not trying to give me no money, you're not trying to put me on, so bitch, now I'm finna tell your business. Or I'm finna say this, I'm finna say that to get back at you. And that's what it gave, because if you want to be honest, when they said the story about Taseki, it didn't come from a like, I want my family to heal standpoint. It came from a, I just want this bitch to burn. And again, why now?
Exactly, why now?
What triggered it?
Because Taseki was on Crazy in Love. A lot of people don't know that because only 3% of the Baddies fan base watched the show. But Taseki was on Crazy in Love. Why didn't you say that on Crazy in Love when she tried to punch you when you were pregnant on that show? You waited until y'all got on Baddies East, which you thought was your turn. And you were like, when she started reading them comments and people were like, oh, we made the wrong sister famous, that's what got you.
Yeah, so that's why it's kind of like iffy. And another thing I want to say about the jumping situation is, if you hear Krishan say, I didn't stick nobody on you, you jumped in my face and they jumped up in my defense, I do kind of believe that a little bit. I do believe that a little bit. I do believe that Taseki was aggressive, and I'm be honest, I feel like Krishan has a friend group where Krishan runs them, and when she says jump, they say how high, and they just automatically went in defense mode when Taseki did that. I do believe.
I can see that.
I believe, but because there was so much going on, of course it looks like you set up, bitch, because we had just gotten to it. And then we talking in the sprinter, and then they jumped me. So I definitely think it's just gonna take some more time. It's some more healing with that for sure.
Well, the only problem that I have is that Taseki did not stomp a mud hole in Krishan's face. Okay, literally.
So I do want to get into the Megan documentary. Megan just came out with a documentary on Prime. I didn't watch it. I know you didn't. It's okay. So basically, there's a viral clip going around where Megan admitted on the documentary that she lied to Gail.
That she's a liar.
Let me finish. That she lied to Gail King about sleeping with Tori. And I want to say two things. Real quick, before you even start. Okay. Two things. One, I want y'all to realize she said that she lied about sleeping with him. She never said she lied about the shooting. Let's start there. And then for two, I find it very interesting. No, I got three things to say. Number two, if you actually did your research and you kept up with the court case, when they went to court over a year ago, she said that she slept with him in court. She admitted to sleeping with him. So this is not new news. She admitted it in court, okay? And then for three, what I want to say is I find it very odd how that clip is going viral about her lying about sleeping with Tori, but the audio of him calling Kelsey and basically admitting that he shot her is not going viral. And that's what kind of blows me. Like, I don't get it. So,
well, Tori, I'm not a black man defender. I don't like y'all. I just want to make it very clear. I don't like you. Well, I almost said the N-word. Okay, I'm not a black man defender. But when it came to that audio or whatever, Tori was apologizing about sleeping with the both of them. First things first, and second of all, the only reason why people are trying to take Megan's lie to Gail and use that as a reflection over the whole case is because that was just another inconsistency in her story in reference to this whole debacle. Mm-hmm. The reason why everybody's running with the lie to Gail is because when this whole drama started, first you said it was glass, then you said you got shot in both feet. You did not get shot in both feet. She said this on live that she got shot in both feet. You said this, then you said that. There was no evidence to back up that Tory actually shot you. There's been so many inconsistencies from Megan throughout the whole case. Mm-hmm. That's why her lying to Gail was like the cherry on top. That's why people are running with it.
So question, why, this is my thing, the one thing I felt like could have cleared it up was Kelsey. Why Kelsey never said anything?
Now, Kelsey, you're a scary punk bitch. Because why is it that you continue to talk in riddles and when you finally had the chance to speak...
You forgot everything.
Hello?
You forgot this. You forgot what happened that night.
I think Kelsey is the one who...
Did it?
Pulled the... Yes. And the reason why Megan didn't say that it was Kelsey is because everybody would then say, well, why would Kelsey want to pew you? And then she would have to explain that she backdoored her friend, which would then mess up the whole hot girl coach woman empowerment image.
I want to say this too. If you watch the documentary, when Kelsey was on live talking about, she never said that her and Tory were together. She said,
but Megan was the one who hooked them up.
She said, how can you fuck a nigga that I fucked with? Right. As in like, if you want to be honest, it never gave that Tory and Kelsey was in a relationship.
Right.
It gave they fucked like once or twice.
Right. But Megan was the one that hooked them up together.
No, I'm not defending Megan. I think they Megan, but even in the documentary, Megan was like, at the end of the day, no matter what, I will never, if the roles were reversed, I will never defend someone that shot your best friend.
But Kelsey never defended anybody. Kelsey never.
But you did though, because she was having a private conversation with Tory, and she.
But that was according to Megan.
And she told her that she was. This was all again. If you do your research, this is in the court documents. You literally met up with him after that.
But if the roles were reversed, Megan allowed everybody to believe that Kelsey pew-pewed her.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
She said Tory shot her from the beginning. What are you talking about?
No, it took her 15 months to find out that live and say that Tory shot her.
No, she
Megan
said,
was very indescriptive about it.
No, at first she said it was a glass because she didn't. Again, this is during George Floyd. This is COVID. This is when police are killing people left and right. She didn't want to know when the doctor said, "Oh, it's just glass." When she got to the hospital, they said, "Baby, you have a bullet fragment in your foot." That's when she didn't have to say Tory, and that's when Ella. And mind you, let's start by saying Megan didn't even press charges on Tory. The city did.
Correct.
So this is not. I feel like a lot of it not her doing. Regardless of say, I feel like if you watch the documentary, I feel like you definitely get a good viewpoint. It wasn't Tory coded. It was it was about her mom passing. She didn't really address any of her relationships. You saw them in the background, but she didn't really address that. It was just kind of from how her career started into where it's at now. At the end of the day, I feel like what happened to Megan was traumatic.
Yes.
And I do feel like I'm Team Megan. You know, I'm Team Megan. I'm still gonna be Team Megan. I'm sorry.
What I will say about the documentary, even though I did not watch it,
and I think she's a very relatable person.
Yeah, even though I did not watch the documentary. And I will say that, like you said, it wasn't completely Tory coded. But what I noticed is for the people who did watch the documentary, a lot of them, oh, I'm in tears. Megan's always running this sympathy angle. That's what I'm starting to notice. She always has y'all in tears. Never has y'all buying her album, but she always has y'all in tears.
I get what you mean. So like you're saying like she's always like saying the same thing. Like people are against her. Like
it's always
kind of like how someone said that the industry doesn't like her all the time.
Well, because that person is actually
okay. That's actually true. It seems like sympathy is just like a female rapper thing.
Not Nicki Minaj.
Can I say that? I didn't say a name. I didn't say about Lotto, JT, Ice Spice, Young Miami's one of the different situation. Baby Tate. Oh my. Bia, Cardi B, Flo Milli. I could have been talking about anyone. Next topic. Okay, so we're gonna go to a coon, and we're not gonna spend too much on this coon.
Okay.
But we're gonna talk about Mariah the Scientist. The fact that Mariah the Scientist canceled her tour dates because her man got out of jail is exactly why you bitches will always fail when y'all do stuff for men. Because don't get me wrong, if my man got out of jail for the time, of course I want to see him. But at the end of the day, you have to realize that you
still got a job too.
You have a job. You have a job. You're an artist. You have a fan base, and you have people that's on your team that is getting fed. When you decided to cancel your tour dates, you didn't only take money out of your pocket, but you took money out of everybody else's pocket that's on your team. All those people that was depending on that check when you went on that date, they needed that money to do whatever they needed to do, and now all those people will not be getting paid. I understand that you are with Young Thug, and Young Thug is probably going to take care of you financially. That's probably a fact.
Right.
Because honestly and truly, I'm pretty sure he has hella money saved up. And if he doesn't have money, he's friends with a lot of people that can loan him some. But those people that work for you are not. And let's keep it real. Mariah Carey, you are not a mainstream artist, baby. So I know those screens are not making enough for you to pay your team. Them tour dates is what you were depending on. I think it's absolutely disgusting. I think it's selfish. I think it's absolutely crazy to me that you would do something like that. Cancel the remainder of your tour dates when you could have simply saw that man after that date.
You literally could have saw him that night.
I mean,
girl, he could have actually came to the tour dates with you to support you.
I don't think he can, man.
Oh, he actually can.
I think he's a baby. You got money to catch a flight.
Hello.
You got money to catch a flight. I think that is absolutely crazy. And one more thing I want to say, since he's an artist, for him to even allow you to do that shows me that he's a selfish person as well. Because no man that supports you and wants you to become the biggest star that you become will even allow you to do that. Because a real man that loves you for you outside of him, like, no, babe, you are an artist. This is your money. This is your coin. This is your fan base. You go out there and you make your money. You see me when you have time.
Period. And it's the fact that, like you said, Mariah, you are not a mainstream artist. So a lot of your fans don't have the opportunity to see you on tour because you cannot headline your own tour.
Clock it.
So not only did you let your team down, you let your fans down because when are they going to see you on tour again? You're not a mainstream artist, so there is no way for you to have your own tour. That was the only way for them to see you on tour. So now all those multiple cities of all of those fans now cannot come see you. For Young Thug, a man who's gonna go right back to Jericho.
All right, so that's pretty much it with the celebrity. Celebrity wasn't really doing too much this week. I do want to get into Halloween a little bit. Halloween. So what is your favorite Halloween memory? I know, it's shocking.
Okay, so I think my favorite Halloween memory had to be when I came as the Joker's girlfriend. And I think that party in particular was one of the most eventful parties I've ever experienced. We made peace, we made physical altercations, but it was fun.
Are you talking about the Halloween party when you got jumped?
Yes,
That's your favorite Halloween?
I was the guest of the hour.
It was all about you. It was all about you. I can see why that would be like, yeah, it was.
Bitch, I was the guest of the hour.
That was, and there was a lot of people there, but that was definitely your night.
Or that was definitely my 1-2-1-2.
What was my favorite Halloween memory?
You've had a lot of iconic Halloween parties.
I've had a lot of iconic Halloween parties, so
yeah, it's just hard to choose from.
I don't know which one's my favorite one.
I feel like this most recent Halloween party, this bitch was taking shots, y'all.
Girl, it was part of my costume. I was the yacht captain, so I had to make everybody drive the boat. And there's no way I can make everybody drive the boat without me driving the boat.
Yeah.
So.
The fact that you were drinking, I was like, okay, she's having fun.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, she's such a sober girlie. I mean, my God, I be having to drug this bitch.
Okay, Cardi.
No. That was humor. I just be like, pushing the cup of Pink Whitney towards her.
Yeah, that makes sense. Pink Whitney was such an era.
Oh my God. Shout out to the Pink. Ooh, girl, Pink Whitney was an era. Bitch, I just remember this.
Girl, tell me about it. I did want to talk about a few things. So obviously, Halloween just passed, and there's been a few things after the case. One thing, how do you feel about people that say celebrating Halloween is celebrating the devil?
I feel like that's just over exaggeration because at the end of the day, like It's not that deep. It's literally
It's
not
just
that
not
deep.
that deep.
For me, I feel like Halloween is a chance, especially for like adults, to kind of express their inner child. You know what I mean? Like, you know, some people will be a princess, some people will be a cop, some people like it's a chance for you to like express your imagination and just kind of eat like. Of course, you don't want to be a yacht captain, but it's fun.
Cute.
It's just fun.
I feel like the holidays in general is just that time that you just do fun things that might seem childish, but it's like when we were kids, we enjoyed this so much, and I feel like once we got adults, the fun kind of got sucked out of it because of things like this. Like, oh, it's I think the only way that you're celebrating the devil if you're celebrating the devil. That's it. I think by putting on costumes and going to get candy, it's not celebrating the devil. Right. I think people that do that are very ignorant, very shallow, very negative. And honestly and truly, you have a stick so far up your ass that you can't even realize that you're just so fucking negative. You're probably going to hell because you're judgmental.
It's a very like traditional like fire and brimstone church mindset. Like that type of mindset is why people don't go to church anymore.
Exactly.
Because it's that same fear mongering.
Yeah, that fear shit. Because I read a quote and I was like, y'all say it's a gay agenda, but no one has ever made me try to be gay. But yet someone definitely has tried to make me a Christian.
Period.
Another thing I want to talk about is I actually got into it with someone on Facebook, and I really didn't mean to. Okay. She made a status and she said, I wish y'all give it up. She said next year for Halloween, y'all need to give it up. Let the kids wear the costumes. Tinkerbell was never a hoe.
Okay.
And I said, no. Actually, she said the first part I said. And then I said, well, why do you think adults should give up costumes? And she was like, Tinkerbell was never a hoe. Or, you know, she said these cartoon characters were never hoes. And I said, why? She said they were never sexy or hoes. And I said, well, why do you compare sex appeal and being a hoe with the same thing? And she responded, well, why are you questioning me? This is my page, the fuck. And it's like,
it sounds like you don't get invited to Halloween parties.
That's why
you want people to give it up. Because literally people wearing costumes, it doesn't. First of all, when we were growing up and we went to school on Halloween, our teachers would be wearing costumes. And they were way older than where we are now. So
it just gave very much like you don't get invited to Halloween parties. You have no friends to dress up. You have no kids to dress up. You have no man to dress up with. You have no friends to do a concept with. And you're bitter and you're angry and you're upset that you can't participate. What I really don't like is when people don't like to do something, instead of saying like, oh, that's not my thing, but y'all should do it, they will like try to bash it. Like if it's not your thing, it's not your thing, but that doesn't mean it's wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like that doesn't mean it's negative.
You're trying to say it's immature so you can make yourself feel better for being stuck at home. No.
Yeah, yes, you ate that. You're trying to say it's immature so you can make yourself feel better that you have nothing to do on the holiday.
Because that has to be where it's coming from. Because somebody wearing a costume, it really has you that bothered in your spirit that you just had to type it up.
It's just weird.
It's
weird
to me.
Mm-hmm. It is. But yeah, that's pretty much all we have to say. This episode is real short and cute. But I do want to bring up, bitch, y'all better go vote for Kamala.
Hello?
Y'all don't have to wait for election day. Election day is Tuesday, but you can still, because this is going to drop tomorrow, so Monday. Mm-hmm. Today, you can still go. I am actually going to provide rides for anybody who needs transportation to go vote tomorrow. I'm off the whole entire day, so if you need a ride, let me know. Call me, and I will come pick you up. Free of charge to go vote. That's how serious I am.
Okay.
And not serious, and it's so crazy because I feel like you said in my Kamala era, and you probably watched the King once or twice. I want to say, I feel like this year I have been working on self a lot, and I feel like I've been trying to really push my passions, and I feel like make my content and the things that I care about very more like things that are more depth, and it feels really good because I've had multiple people like texting me or send me videos of them going to vote, and they only did it because like I told them to, or I pressed it, or I talked about it all the time. Like my old coworker,
I voted because this bitch was on. Yes.
Yeah, like my old coworker in Georgia, her and her daughter voted. She was like, you better be happy you had me stay in that line. Like my friend that's all the way in Texas messaged me. I've had multiple people message me about them going to vote, and they were just like, girl, I'm only doing this because, girl, at this point, you damn near made me. And it just feels really good because I know people have this notation of me like, oh, he hates women, he's drumming out, he's messy, whatever the case may be. I know no matter what I do, people are still gonna have that notation of me. Ain't a hoe. Gotta have that notation down the hoe.
You know, but, like the very
but y'all can't name one person I fuck, but okay. But I'm happy knowing that my influence is making a positive impact. Regardless of what these bitches are saying, it's not even on a broad scale. Like, I'm not romantic DeAndre Malik, but at the end of the day, I have real influence. And I'm sorry, but I gotta be a little unhumble. That's how I just know I'm that girl.
Period. Like, you got the girls in the post.
Don't get me wrong. That influencer level where it's like, you know, that romantic DeAndre Malik. But it's like, I know I have that influence in real life. And that's why I can be like, I know I'm that girl.
And that's what, and like, even though, you know, the influence that they have is, you know, desirable and whatever, it always feels good when you can see your influence in like your real everyday life.
In my real time, in real life, like I feel like
especially for something that matters. Like
especially something that matters. So the political campaign is gonna be almost over, because you know we're about to see who wins. I'm going to continue to promote colorism. I'm going to continue to promote HIV stigma. I'm going to be anti-drugs forever. I'm going to continue to talk about racism, police brutality. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I always feel like I forget one thing. Safe sex. I feel like that kind of falls out with the HIV stigma thing. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to continue to push those things. And, yeah, the girls who get it, the girls who don't.
She's in her philanthropy era. And we love to see it.
Yeah. But alright, thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Two Villains, One Show podcast. I am Therese Balboa.
And it's your girl, Lou Sandara.
And we will see y'all next week, if we film. You know us,
okay. If we step on the scene, y'all gonna get with the gangsta lean.
Period. Fuck with a real bitch.
Sit back with a fake bitch. Okay?
You ate us.